Shema Israel Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad Baruch Shem Kevo my Uto Leolam Vayed. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our Yah, the Lord is one. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom, forever and ever. All praises to the Most High Yah.
If I should ever leave and wanna go home, please don't close the door on me.
Yes, Yah.
If I should go astray, I know your love comes someday. If I should ever leave and wanna go home,
Yes, Yah.
if I should go astray, I know your love comes someday.
Bless your name.
If I should ever
the sixth day. We get up this morning seeking him first, the kingdom of the Most High Yah, and all his righteousness, knowing that all things shall be added unto us. Therefore we come seeking, knocking, and asking for knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Come on now. The Most High Yah is taking us into a deeper revelation of his word. Yeah. The kind of revelation that brings manifestation. Come on now. He's taking us deeper and deeper into understanding. But you have to realize that the Most High Yah has a purpose. And like we learned on day 3, if you don't know the purpose of a thing, guess what? Abuse is inevitable. If you don't know the purpose of a thing, oh, you will abuse it. Come on, women. Come on, women. We're talking about the purpose and power of woman. So if you don't know the purpose of a thing, you will abuse it. Yeah. I'm talking about relationships. We're going through this series on relationships for a reason. Like I said, the Most High Yah is doing some separating right now. It is time for you to be wise in your decisions, in your choices, and relationships. And not only that, it's time for the Most High Yah to reveal who you're really walking with. Yahushua had a Judas in his life and a Peter. Who you walking with? Who's assigned to walk with you? Because you better know right now that every person that you're walking with was not assigned to walk with you. It's either an assignment or not. And so we have to really begin to walk in that and get an understanding. Come on, Apostle Timothy, Bocato, Queen Doreen, Bocato, sister. And so we really have to realize that there will come a time for separation. And I'm finding out the Most High Yah is doing a lot of separating in relationships right now. Because if we don't walk in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me the Most High Yah, we're going to be deceived. You know, the word says that the very elect will be deceived. And so we don't want to be walking with somebody that think they the very elect. And they are just deceived. And so we have to get an understanding that every 2 people that are in our life, and I have said this before, every 2 people that are in your life, one is assigned to walk with you, and the other is assigned to walk against you. So when the Most High Yah chooses you to be the messenger, Hasatan has to rise up too. You know that, right? You have to know that, right? So guess what? If you got 10 people in your life, 10, 5 were assigned to walk with you, and 5 was assigned to walk against you. Check your circle. Check your circle. Check your circle. I'm so serious. Check your circle. And guess what? A tree is known by the fruits that it bears. So it's only for so long that somebody can talk a good talk. You know good and well they ain't walking that walk. It is so, they can only talk a good talk for just a little while, and then all of a sudden you'll start to see the fruit that they're bearing. Oh, a tree is known by the fruit that it bears. So you better be watching, folks, for real. Are they really walking in the fruits of the Spirit? You know, this whole Hebraic movement, and I keep saying this over and over again, and I listened to Miko on yesterday. You know, she gave a direct word, like, you know, just because you wake up Hebraically, and you might know a little bit more than I do, that don't make you no better than me.
Amen. I mean, glory.
The Most High Yah brings revelation in his timing. You have to realize that your assignment in your walk is to the Most High Yah,
Yes.
not to man. Because I'm telling you right now, if you get caught up in what man think you should do and where you should be and how you should pronounce these Hebrew words, you'll be walking in some hurt. I'm finding out Hebraically, I thought there was some church hurt.
Uh-oh.
But there's some Hebraic hurt going on.
Yes.
How we gonna wake up divided?
Mm.
We all are learning along the way. How we gonna wake up divided?
Mm.
Because you know a little bit more than I know. My relationship and my purpose is with the Most High Yah. I'm not assigned to you, man. I'm not assigned to you, woman.
Come on.
I'm assigned to the Most High Yah. So on my journey, and this is my journey, the Most High Yah is writing my book. You know, like Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. He writing Dr. J book. It ain't your book. So what happened in Matthew's account of the situation was Matthew's account. And what happened in Luke's account of the situation was Luke's account. So this is Dr. J's account.
Come on now.
And I'm going to need you to stay in your assignment and not trying to come on my lane. Because I promise you, you'll get moved right out. Yes, you will. You'll have to move right on over. I might bump you off the road. They call it road rage in some places. Now, don't have me break out my road rage on you. So we have to really stay in our lane. And we have to honor people.
Yes.
Our problem in the church, we were taught respect. I respect you. I respect you. I respect you. Folks have to honor you. There's a difference between honor and respect. Because when you honor somebody, there are certain things you just not going to do. Well, the first thing you're going to do is not challenge folks.
Uh-oh.
That ain't your job. You done became the challenger. That ain't your job.
No.
That is not your job. So I'm learning, waking up Hebraically. Oh my goodness. There is so much division. And if y'all listen to Miko on yesterday, she said, look, it needs to stop. So it's going on. Y'all think we blind? Y'all think we don't know y'all divided? Y'all really think we don't know? And the sad part about it is we got some new people waking up Hebraically. And I had this one young lady, she was like, oh, that's how y'all operate Hebraically? I haven't came out of the church yet. I've been listening, trying to cross over Hebraically. But some of the stuff y'all doing, I might as well stay in the church. The church don't do what y'all doing Hebraically. Just because you don't know something, you get attacked because you don't know something. Or you get attacked that you bring something that somebody don't agree with or that somebody don't do. And I'm going to put it out there for real. Just because you're not doing Hanukkah, just because you ain't got the revelation that I got about Hanukkah, don't mean you come on my page and come against me about Hanukkah. That's what you're not going to do. And so I can blast it publicly because you blasted publicly.
Ooh, child.
I said it. I sure did. I can blast it publicly because you blasted publicly. So we know there's a difference between a 7-branch menorah and a 9-branch menorah. I did a study on it. The original menorah has 7 branches. Unfortunately, the folks that think they us, you know, the Jewish people, ain't nothing about 5 a.m. prayer Jewish. Let's put that out there. We are not Jewish. We don't do Judaism. We don't do any of that. We are biblically correct. Yeah. So I need to put that out there. We are biblically correct. So if I can find Yahushua, who said, follow me. If you want to be my Talmudee, follow me. Do what I do, not what I say. Do what I do. If I can find Yahushua celebrating Hanukkah, why would he be celebrating it? You better go to John chapter 10, verse 22. And that's the end of this story. I'm not going to keep doing that. Tonight at sunset is the last day of Hanukkah. This is the 8th day. And I'm telling you, the Most High Yah done lit some folks up. I guess Hanukkah was supposed to do what it was supposed to do. Because when I first said we're about to bring Hanukkah in, I said, it's going to light some folks up.
Yes.
It's going to light you up. So now I know, what does fellowship with darkness have to do with light?
My Lord.
The Most High Yah is not the author of confusion. What does fellowship with darkness has to do with light? So, I'm thanking the Most High Yah this morning for his revelation and his manifestation. I'm thanking the Most High Yah for that. And so, we just got to keep on seeking, 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 and seeking. He said, if you seek me first, the kingdom of the Most High Yah, in all his righteousness, then all things shall be added unto us. So I'm thankful that the Most High Yah will not have you ignorant. Y'all know some folks be letting Hasatan use them now. I'm so glad the Most High Yah said, I will not have you ignorant of Hasatan devices. Yeah. I will not have you ignorant of Hasatan devices. I think about, there's a word for where we are, okay? It's called progressive revelation. That's what it's called. It's called progressive, don't ever forget this word, revelation. So, remember when we first woke up? We called his name Yeshua. When we first woke up, we called him Yeshua. As we begin to walk with the Most High Yah, he begins to walk us into progressive revelation. So now we find out his name is Yahushua, or Yahuwah. So that's a progressive revelation, and only the Most High Yah can give you that. So progressively, the Most High Yah might wake us up and take the scales off our eyes and say, I needed to just blind you on that fact for a second. Because I want to know if you're going to be obedient to me or you're going to be obedient to man. See, your obedience is to the Most High Yah. If you wake up Hebraically and your obedience is to man, you might as well really stay in the church because you're still operating with a religious spirit. And a lot of times folks don't know you're still operating with a religious spirit. That's religion. Religion tries to control you. Ain't nobody controlling nobody in no doggone being Hebraically. It's progressive revelation. Why do you think he said, I go before you and make the crooked places straight? You just walking on this road. He's saying the steps of a righteous man is ordered by the Most High Yah. You don't know what's going on.
Amen. I mean, glory.
You don't know what's going on. Only the Most High Yah's purpose will prevail. Oh, many are the plans in a man's heart. But it's the Most High Yah's purpose that will prevail. So you walk in his purpose, not man's purpose. Because you know, if you walk in man's purpose, child, you will stop. You will hang this journey up. You'll be like this, I'm done. I'm finished. If this is the way folks going to act when they wake up Hebraically, you would be done.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Because folks be out here truly hurting your feelings. But the Most High Yah is saying, oh, come on now. Come on. I just need you to stand. Stand on my word. Don't look to the left or the right. Stand on my word.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited on Sabbath. We come in with, and I mean we coming strong with it. unmasking a spirit of Jezebel. Because we're walking in these different spirits now. I already just said a tree is known by the fruits that it bears, and we should be walking in the fruits of the spirit. Mm-hmm. So now we're going to have to unmask a spirit of Jezebel. You don't want to miss this Sabbath teaching starting at noon Mountain Standard Time on the East Coast. That'll be 2 o'clock. You don't want to miss this. Unmasking a spirit of Jezebel. You know what? You're going to have to take a stand. I don't care how you look at it. You're going to have to take a stand. Because even Yahushua says in Revelation, I have one thing against you. You tolerate. Now, a lot of times folks don't want to say nothing because they don't want to come against the grain. They don't want to bump heads with nobody. But even Yahushua says, I have one thing against you. You tolerate. So I'm saying no more toleration. It's confrontation time. What you say? No more toleration. It's confrontation time. So Yahushua says, you tolerate this woman named Jezebel that calls herself a prophetess. You tolerate. Y'all know y'all be tolerating some folks. Y'all be tolerating. I'm just going to be quiet. I'm just going to be quiet. I'm not going to say nothing. Yes, we be tolerating some folks. And no more toleration. It's confrontation time. And just because you confronting something, it don't mean you got to be all crazy with it. You can still come in love. Now I'm coming to you in love. Bring yourself over here again. No, I'm playing. No, you can always come, in love. The word says all the commandments, all the 613 principles hang on this one. Love the Most High your Yah with all your heart, with all your might, with all your soul. And love your neighbor as yourself. That's it. If we were loving our neighbors as ourselves, we would stay in our lanes more. If we were loving our neighbors as ourselves, we would mind our business more. If we were loving our neighbors as ourselves, we would humble ourselves. Don't you know it takes humility? Not to get all puffed up. Now, love is not puffed up. And I've been seeing some puffed up folks lately. Love is not puffed up. Do you know love bears no record of wrong? Uh-oh. That's the one right there. Do you know love bears no record of wrongs? Love hopes for all things. Love bears all things. Love bears no records of wrong. And here y'all got a tally sheet. They did this, they did this, they did this, they did this. Love bears no record of wrong. Wow. Come on in here, Queen Evelyn. Come on in here. Love bears no record of wrong. Wow. Wow. We're not walking in love, y'all. We think we are. We talking about, I forgive you. Let me see all that stuff you done did. I'm done with you. You know that, right? You did this, you did this, you did. But Teshuva, I forgive you. We just can't walk together no more. Because I got this long record of what you have done to me. Or what you have said to me. I got this long record. What you say? I said love is patient. Huh? I'm going to say it again. Just because I'm not where you are Hebraically, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. What? It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. Maybe we need to just post this today. It's not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be still. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. I'm going to read that one more time in your hearing. You're being held accountable for 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 8. Love is what? It's patient. Wow. You know, all you got to do is put the word on the Most High, y'all, to make us like wake up. You can sit here and fight your own fight. For real. You can try to use your own words at somebody. But if you would just post up 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 8. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. Ooh, Lord, get me on that one, Most High. This right here gonna hold you accountable. It keeps no record of wrongs. Wrongs got an S on the end. Not wrong. Wrongs. Because you know how we be saying, they done did this. Most High looking at you like, but love keeps no record of wrongs. Oh, Dr. J. Say it again to her now. It keeps no records of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always. Is that preserving? I said perseveres. Love never fails. But where there are prophecies, they will cease. Y'all doing all this battling. Your stuff gonna cease. Where there are tongues, they will be silent. Where there is knowledge, you know so much, don't you? It will pass away. Wow. That's enough for me. For everything that's been going on for these past, I don't know how many weeks, put 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 through 8 on them. All I can do is give you the word. That's it. All I can do is give you the word. That needs to be posted today. That needs to be posted. And it needs to be posted separately, verse by verse, because I don't want it to get lost. I want it to be a separate post. All of a sudden you see, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. Boom! That's one post. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. I'm done this morning. If we would have just did this and mind our business and stayed in our lane, we would be all right. Come on, Queen Doreen. I am so serious. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4. That's the instructions that the Most High Yah is giving us. And all the 613 hang on one. Love the Lord, the Most High, your Yah, with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might, and love your neighbor as yourself. And then let me give you an instruction. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4, just in case you don't know how to do it. I love y'all. I love him. Our problem is we don't read the manual. We don't know the purpose for our lives. We don't read the manual. Every answer you need to what we have walked through, the Most High Yah just gave it to you. He just gave it to you. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 is the answer to everything we just walked through. And I'm thankful. You know, when you seeking the Most High and you're not seeking man, the Most High Yah will answer you. But when you seeking man, you will stay divided. You will stay boast up. You will stay prideful. You will stay proud. You will not humble yourself. You will not realize that you're not walking in love. I don't care what you say. You're not walking in love. Love covers a multitude of sins. Who are we not to cover folks? Love covers a multitude of sins. I'm walking that one out right now. Wow. He said, well, then you walking in the word, Dr. J. You can't even boast, brag, or do anything on that. That's the instruction. That's in the manual book. Love covers a multitude of sins. I'm done this morning. Let's end this chapter with purpose and come on back here tomorrow, and then we're going to unmask this spirit of Jezebel on Sabbath. The Most High Yah is bad. If you're praying and you're seeking him in his word, he will respond. You're coming from a pure heart. You have no motive, no intent of harmful things to hurt anybody. He will answer you with his word. He said, my word does not return void, neither shall it be reversed, and it will do exactly what I sent it to do. I told you on Sabbath in the intro, love. Y'all, we got to really get this love thing down. How we walking in relationships and we're not walking in love? He gave us the foundation for relationships. How are we trying to understand the power and the purpose and power of woman and we're not even walking in love? I'm going to say it one more time. A tree is known by the fruits that it bears. A tree is known by the fruits that it bears. It's time out to play, y'all. Do you understand? The enemy wants us divided. Do you know the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy? Do you know the enemy brings division? Do you know the enemy will lie to you and make you think that standing on what you believe is right is better than standing with your brother and covering him in love and standing with your sister? How can your righteousness exceed the righteousness of the Most High Yah? That's a question. How can your righteousness exceed the righteousness of the Most High Yah? Sometimes it's best to just leave things alone and let the Most High Yah work it out, because he will. He will always come with truth. He will always come with truth. So we just needed teshuva and keep it moving. I teshuva. and keep it moving. So I'm thankful for the Most High Yah this morning bringing understanding. Won't he do it? If you seeking him. But if you seeking anything else, he's not going to give you a revelation. He going to let you stay in yourself. He will turn you over to a repraved mind. Oh, we learned that in purpose on day 3. We will walk in a repraved mind, or as we say in some versions, a reprobate mind. He'll just leave you to yourself. And you think you're doing everything right, and ain't no truth in that. It's not right. It's just not right. So, yes. Thank the Most High Yah for always giving us revelation, because we seek him. We seek him. That's who we seeking. We are seeking the Most High Yah. And he will do it every single time. Oh, is that Prophet Keith Wilkins up in here? Bless you, Prophet Keith Wilkins. Bless you, and First Lady Jeanette. Just walking this love thing out. You know, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4. Just walking it out. Because all the commandments hang on that one. To love the Lord, your Most High Yah, with all your heart and with all your might. And love your neighbor as yourself. We have to walk out love. We have to walk in love. We have to become love ourselves. And we have to really begin to love ourselves, because you'll find out some of us ain't loving ourselves. And that's the reason why we cannot walk out love, because we're not loving ourselves. So you have blessed me this morning coming up in here. Bless you. So if you don't know the purpose of a thing, you will abuse it. So we're talking about relationships. We are on this relationship series with 5 a.m. prayer. We are on this kingdom walk with 5 a.m. prayer. And therefore, when we walk in the kingdom, we always seeking the Most High Yah first, the kingdom and all his righteousness, his righteousness, his righteousness. And then all things shall be added unto us.
Yes.
So that's how we walk. And I also was saying, Prophet Keith Wilkins, and I'm sure you have experienced this too, Prophet and First Lady Jeanette. Seems like you wake up Hebraically and you wake up in division. You know, you be thinking, oh, I done crossed over, I'm getting the truth, and then all of a sudden, all this division. You know, you got all these different Messianic Hebrew Israelites, this sect, that sect, and we just can't come together as one. And so the Most High Yah, even Yahushua's prayer was, I pray that they would be one. That was the prayer of Yahushua. I pray that they would be one. Oh, Lorraine, Queen Lorraine, I've been praying for you, beautiful one. I'm sending Raphael for complete healing. I've been praying for you, sister. Bless you, and bless you. So that's the way we got to walk up in here. We're walking in truth of the Most High Yah. And that's all we want.
Yeah.
We want to walk in truth. And we want to get this thing right together. Because we got to be on one accord. Because in unity is where he commands the blessing. I don't care what you say. In unity is where he commands the blessing. Yeah. So we have to get on one accord. And when we have to get an understanding. So we're going to walk this thing out because the Most High Yah has purposed some things. And so many are the plans in a man's heart. But it's the Most High's purpose that will prevail. Oh my goodness. I love the Most High Yah because he keeps bringing knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. No matter what, he keeps bringing knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. Hallelujah. Well, Most High, I come lifting up everyone on Facebook Live this morning. The ones that are listening live and the ones that will listen later. Have us to walk in love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love bears no records of wrongs. Love is not easily angered. Love covers a multitude of sin. All of the commandments hang on this one. Love the Most High Yah with all your heart, with all your might, and with all your soul. And love your neighbor as yourself. The Most High Yah has one word for us today. Love. I must decrease now as you give the increase. I'm not sufficient of myself. All sufficiency lies on the inside of you. And I will forever give you all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise. And it's in the mighty, mighty name of Yahushua I pray. All praises to the Most High Yah. The word says if 2 or 3 gather together in his name, that he would be in the midst. The word says if 2 touch and agree on anything, it shall be done. And I know I can't do nothing this morning without this word being established through the law, the prophets, and the writings. So the method style of study, it is a process of studying the word of Ahia, Asha, Ahia, which is I am that I am in Hebrew, the great I am, the Yah of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And we seek his guidance and live in a kingdom lifestyle. The Torah is the Most High Yah's teachings and instructions in 613 principles. It's where the Creator speaks, mother. And then we search the witnesses through the books of the prophets, the Nevi'im, and the books of the writings, the Ketuvim, collectively the Torah, the Nevi'im, and the Ketuvim, are identified as the Tanakh, which is the Old Testament's proper title. And it's the only book that Yahushua studied and referenced throughout the New Testament. Joel chapter 2, verse 28. And it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. Today we look to the word spirit. Hebrews number 7307. Ruach. Wind. By resemblance. Breath. Ooh. A sensible. Or even violent. Exhortation. Figuratively, life. Anger. Unsubstantially. By extension, a region of the sky. By resemblance, spirit. But only of a rational being. Air. Anger. Blast. Breath. The Torah testifies. Genesis chapter 1 verse 2. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Ruach, spirit of Yah, moved upon the face of the waters. The prophets proclaim. Haggai chapter 1 verse 14. And the Most High stirred up the Ruach, spirit of Zerubbabel, the son of Shelite, governor of Judah, and the Ruach, spirit of Joshua, the son of Josadak, the high priest, and the Ruach, and of all the remnant of the people. And they came and did work in the house of the Most High of hosts, there, Yah. The writings bear witness. Songs chapter 34, verse 18. The Most High is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite ruach spirit. We have completed the method style of study this morning, reviewing ruach spirit. First, we recognize the standard set in the Torah in 613 principles. Then we search the witnesses in the books of the prophets, the Nevi'im, and the books of the writings, the Ketuvim. Collectively, the Torah, the Nevi'im, and the Ketuvim are identified as the Tanakh, which is the Old Testament's proper title, and it's the only book that Yahushua studied in reference throughout the New Testament. 5 a.m. prayer. The Most High Yah made us just like him. We are not physical beings having a spiritual experience, but we are spiritual beings having a natural experience. When you present your spirit to the manufacturer, it becomes the candle of the Most High, an expression of the light of Yah. What you say? Malachi chapter 2, verse 16. For the Most High, the Yah of Israel, said that he hateth putting away. For one covereth violence with his garment, says the Most High of hosts. Therefore take heed to your spirit, ruach, that ye deal not treacherously. Ooh. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be unto you, 5 a.m. prayer community. The Ruach spirit of the Most High Yah was the vital link between our dominion on earth, and we are connected to him by the Ruach spirit of the Most High Yah. So now, are you ready for the word of Yah, the father of Abraham, the father of Isaac, the father of Jacob? Are you ready for the word of Yah, the father of Abraham, the father of Isaac, the father of Jacob? Come on in here, Queen Erica, my beautiful niece. This morning, we are coming out of the book of Genesis, Bereshit in Hebrew. Genesis chapter 2 in its entirety. Again, this morning, we are coming out of the book of Genesis. Genesis chapter 2 in its entirety, and it reads, Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all the hosts of them. And on the seventh day, Yah ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. And Yah blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which Yah had created and made. These are the generations of the heavens and of the earth when they were created in the day that the Lord, the Most High, Yah, made the earth and heavens. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Most High Yah had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was no man to till the ground. But there went up a mist from the earth, and it watered the whole face of the earth, of the ground. And the Most High Yah formed man of the dust of the ground, and breathed into his nostril the breath of life, and man became a living soul. And the Most High Yah planted a garden in Eden, And there he put the man who he had formed. And out of the ground made the Most High Yah to grow every tree that is pleasant in the sight and good for food, the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became into 4 heads. The name of the first was Pison, that is it which compasses the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold. And the gold of that land is good. There is Bdellium and Oxenstone. And the name of the second river is Gohom. The same that is that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. Ooh! And the name of the third is Hadagal, that is which goeth forth towards the east of Assyria. And the 4th river, Euphrates. And the Most High Yah took the man and put him into the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And the Most High Yah commanded the man, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it. For in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die. And the Most High Yah said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him. And out of the ground the Most High Yah formed every beast of the field, every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them. And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof. And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air, and to every beast of the field. And for Adam there was not found a helpmeet for him. And the Most High Yah caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof. And the rib which the Most High Yah had taken from man, made he womb man, and brought her unto the man. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones, and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called womb man, because she was taken out of me. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and they were not ashamed. May the Most High Yah add a blessing to the reading and hearing of his most holy word. To discover purpose, never ask the creation, ask the creator. Say that again, Dr. J. To discover purpose, never ask the creation, ask the creator. Again, nobody knows a product and how it should work better than the one who made it. Come on in here, queens. Come on in here, queens. I'm talking about the purpose and power of woman. Again, nobody knows a product and how it should work better than the one who made it. In the same way, the one who created the product is the best one to fix it when it becomes marred. When a potter works on a pot and he sees that it has a flaw in it, the potter either remolds the clay and start over, or if the pot already has been fired in an oven, the potter has to smash it and start over. Now, when the clay starts talking back to the potter, something is wrong. What you say? Now, when the clay starts talking back to the potter, something is wrong. You better see Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. The potter knows better than the pot how the pot should be fashioned. What you say? You better see Isaiah chapter 29, verse 16. The potter knows better than the pot how the pot should be fashioned. The pot can't say to the potter, you shouldn't have made me this way, because the pot can't see the whole picture the way the potter can. Y'all better come on in here this morning. The pot can't say to the potter, you shouldn't have made me this way, because the pot can't see the whole picture the way the potter can. When it comes to the relationship between males and females in society's devaluation of women, we have too often murmured against the potter rather than trying to understand how and why we are created. Say it again, Dr. J. When it comes to relationship between males and females in society's devaluation of women, we have too often murmured against the potter rather than trying to understand how and why we were created. Moreover, our substitutes for his master design are flawed. Some of us used to have our attitudes, perspectives, and lives remode. Say it again. Some of us need to have our attitudes, perspectives, and lives remode. A few of us have gone so far in the wrong direction that we need a total overhaul. That is why the principles in this series are very serious and very awesome, but also very necessary for the restoration of humanity's to Yah's purposes. The creation may not feel it has worth, but the Creator knows what it is made of. Say it again. The creation may not feel it has worth, but the Creator knows what it is made of. So, if you want to discover the purpose of something, never ask the creation. Ask the one who made it. The creation might not think it has any worth, but the Creator knows what it is made of. Many people do not think they have any worth or purpose. Yet, the first chapter of our manual tells us Yah saw all that he had made, and it was very good. Ooh, I know he's talking about me because I was made on the 6th day. Yet, the first chapter of our manual tells us Yah saw all that he had made, Dr. J, and it was very good, according to Genesis, Bereshit in Hebrew, chapter 1, verse 31. There is something good in Yah's creation, no matter how confused it looks to us. There is something good about every person, even though it may be hard to find. There is something good about everything Yah has made. We need to go to him to find the good purposes for which he has made us. For it is Yah who works in you to will and to act according to his good purpose. Philippians chapter 2, verse 13. We find purpose only in our Maker. Say it again. We find purpose only in our Maker. When we try to mend our relationships or change society using our own methods, we never totally succeed, and we often utterly fail. We fail because we are trying to bring about change for the wrong reasons and using the wrong methods. That is why we need to go back to the manufacturer and receive his instructions for our lives. The only way for us to succeed is to discover and live in the purposes of our Maker by undergoing a transformation in the way we think about ourselves as human beings. Romans chapter 12, verse 1 and 2. Encourages us to give ourselves to Yah so that we might receive his principles for living rather than conforming to this world's pattern of living. Offer your bodies as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to Yah. This is your spiritual act of worship. Do not conform any longer to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what Yah's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. In other words, we are not to conform to this world's opinions of humanity's purpose, but be transformed into Yah's original intent in creation, so that we can live in peace with ourselves and others. We do this by presenting our bodies to Yah so they can line up with his purpose for our bodies, and by presenting our minds to him so they can line up with his purpose for our minds. Our minds are to be transformed as they are renewed. Come on now. Some of y'all getting renewed without a transformation. That ain't gonna work. Our minds are to be transformed as they are renewed. Then we will truly be able to know what Yah's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. Many of us don't know Yah's perfect purpose for our bodies. We've been abusing them, selling them cheaply, filling them with alcohol, drugs, nicotine, or too much food. We've been making a mess of our lives. Say it again, Dr. J. We've been making a mess of our lives. Our bodies are meant to be Yah's temple. In a time of rededication. Present yourself, your bodies, as a living sacrifice unto the Most High Yah. Our bodies are meant to be Yah's temple. When you present your body to the manufacturer, what does he do with it? He fills it with his own spirit, Ruach, so you can be filled with his life and purpose. So when you present your body to the manufacturer, what does he do with it? He fills it with his own spirit, Ruach, so you can be filled with his life and purpose. Do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit, the Ruach HaKodesh, who is in you, whom you have received from Yah? You are not your own. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 19. Well, when you present your spirit to the manufacturer, it becomes the candle of the Most High. According to Proverbs chapter 20, verse 27, an expression of light of Yah. It is the same way when you present your mind and your soul to your Maker. They are renewed by his word, which is a light of your path. According to Psalms chapter 119, verse 105, David said in Psalms chapter 19, verse 7, the law of the Most High is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Most High is sure, making simple the wise. Yah's ways will transform your spirit, your mind, and your outlook. When you present yourself to Yah and learn from him, you will understand his purpose. Therefore, in order to pursue Yah's purpose, you first must present yourself to Yah so that you can know his perfect will. Then you will be transformed so that you can do his perfect will. In this way, his good purposes will be fulfilled in you. Yah's purpose is the key to fulfillment. Say it again. Yah's purpose is the key to fulfillment. Since everything Yah created was intentional, I'm going to say that again. Since everything Yah created was intentional, we can conclude that the female, as well as the male, was created intentionally. Yah didn't wonder why he made the woman or what her purpose should be after he created her. He was very clear about why he made this wonderful creation, and therefore we don't have to guess about her either. The female was created to help fulfill Yah's eternal purpose. His eternal purpose is great, and within his larger purpose, he has many smaller purposes. Both the male and the female are to discover their individual purposes, which are part of Yah's larger plan. Proverbs chapter 19, verse 21 is our foundational scripture for understanding our true purpose as human beings. Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is the Most High's purpose that prevails. The key thoughts we're addressing here are that Yah has a purpose for everything, and that he will always accomplish his purpose in the end. What you say? The key thoughts we're addressing here are that Yah has a purpose for everything, and that he will always accomplish his purpose in the end. Did you get that? Did you get that? Just because someone is somewhere today in their walk, whatever the Most High has purpose for that person, I already discussed progressive revelation. The Most High will accomplish his purpose in the end. The best way to experience fulfillment in your life is to find Yah's purpose and then work with him to fulfill it. In order for a woman truly to fulfill her purposes or her purpose, She has to understand the purpose of Yah for humanity. In order for the man, truly, to fulfill his purpose, he has to understand the purpose of Yah for humanity. Therefore, I urge you, queens, kings, brothers and sisters, in view of Yah's mercy, to offer your body as living sacrifices, holy and pleasing to Yah. This is your spiritual act of worship, according to Romans chapter 12, verse 1. Becoming what he has purposed for us is an act of worship to our Creator. Yah's ideal purpose. Say it again. Yah's ideal purposes. The 7 principles of purpose in this series clearly shows that if we do not know why female was made, she will be misused or abused. Say it again. The 7 principles of purpose in this series clearly shows that if we do not know why the female was made, she will be misused or abused. In the series that follow, we will learn the purpose, nature, and design of the woman as she was created in the image of Yah and as she relates to the man. These are Yah's idea purposes for women and men, which we desire to move forward. However, we must keep in mind that entering into Yah purposes will be a continual process of learning and transformation. Come on now, Most High Yah. It is a continual process of learning and transformation. Therefore, we need to be patient with ourselves. Say it again, Dr. J. Therefore, we need to be patient with ourselves. We are starting where we are now, not at a place where we should be. What you say? We are starting where we are now, not at a place where we should be, and not at a place as which we will arrive. We should never accept what we currently have as the norm. Say that again, Dr. J. We should never accept what we currently have as the norm. Paul told us in regard to our spiritual growth that we are to forget the things that are behind us and reach for what is ahead of us. We are to press on the mark, which is the high calling of Yah in Hamashiach Yahushua. According to Philippians chapter 3, verse 13, when Yahushua came to earth, he showed us the mark we are to hit. Shut up. When Yahushua came to earth, he showed us the mark we are to hit. So whatever he says is what we're supposed to pursue. He showed us Yah's original plan so that we could have something to aim at. We should never accept what we are currently have as the norm, even though it may be a current trend. Is it a current trend? Even though it may be a current trend, it is not what Yah's intended, it's abnormal. If it's not what Yah intended, it's abnormal. We should never live so below our privilege that we begin to believe a lie and call it truth. Huh? We should never live so below our privilege that we begin to believe a lie and call it truth. When you begin to understand and live in the purpose of Yah, people may become very uncomfortable with you. What you say? When you begin to understand and live in the purpose of Yah, people may become very uncomfortable with you. When you tell them, look, I know what it is to be a woman. I went to the manufacturer and got the right manual. They may say, oh no, that's an old manual. It's out of date. However, we cannot improve on the original. What you say? However, we cannot improve on the original. Let me read that again. When you begin to understand and live in the Torah, which is the purpose of Yah, people may become very uncomfortable with you. When you tell them, look, I know what it is to be a woman. I went to the manufacturer and I got the right manual, which is the Torah. They may say, you talking about the Old Testament? Oh no, that's an old manual. It's out of date. However, we cannot improve on the original, which is the Torah. When we both, women and men, gain an understanding of our uniqueness and purpose in Yah, we will be able to assist one another in properly understanding and fulfilling the lives Yah created us to live. We will then also be able to live in right relationship with Yah and in the freedom and blessings he planned for us in creation. What's more, when we mend the broken relationships between female and male, both of whom are created in the image of Yah, we will begin to see healing and new purpose for individuals, communities, and nations of our world. And here are your chapter principles on purpose. Number 1, Yah is a Yah of purpose. Number 2, when Yah swears an oath regarding something, he has to fulfill what he swore to do because he is totally faithful to himself. Number 3, Yah created everything according to its intended purpose. Number 4, not every purpose is known to us because we have lost our understanding of Yah's original intent for us. Number 5, where purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Number 6, you cannot move away from Yah's plan and be successful. Number 7, if you want to know the purpose of something, never ask the thing itself. Ask the one who made it. Number 8, we find our purpose in the mind of our Maker. Number 9, Yah's purpose is the key to our fulfillment. And here are your next 5 principles under the 9th commandment. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Principle number 522. You shall not curse a judge among your people. Exodus chapter 22, verse 27. Principle number 523. You shall not accept a false report. I know that's right. Exodus chapter 23, verse 1. Principle number 524. You shall not extend your hand with the wicked to be a vernal witness. Exodus chapter 23, verse 1. Principle number 525. You shall not be a follower of the majority for evil. Exodus chapter 23, verse 2. And principle number 526. You shall not pervert the law by yielding to the majority. What you say? Exodus chapter 23, verse 2. I chose you not because you were great in number. I chose you because you were few in number. Many are called, but few are chosen. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. All praises to the Most High Yah. Ooh, purpose.
Never leave and wanna come home. Please don't close the door on me. If I should go astray, I know your love will come someday. If I should ever leave and wanna come home, please don't close the door on me.
The Most High is amazing. The Most High is amazing. I don't care what you say. These last two teachings, the Most High is amazing. That is all I'm going to say. Come on, Queen Doreen. You said that part. I almost spilled my coffee. The Most High is amazing. He answers us on 5 a.m. prayer. Come on in here, Queen Adrian. He answers us on 5 a.m. prayer. I mean, he answers us. But I'm talking about with the word, not with no foolishness. That's how you know it's the Most High Yah. He don't give us foolish answers to foolishness. He gives us the scriptures. Did he not respond? Did he not respond, Queen Doreen? I am at awe with the Most High Yah. I only can give you his word. You know, you be seeking, but sometimes your flesh get in the way because you be like this. Now look. Wait a minute. You know that's not right. You know your flesh be trying to rise up. You ain't looking for no scripture in that moment. Your flesh be rising up. Your flesh be like, wait a minute. And the Most High Yah is like, be still and know that I'm Yah. Your flesh be like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm going to put some boom in it. You know your flesh be crazy. But if you would just be still. Ooh-wee. His word answered us 2 days in a row. I'm so serious. His word. That's how you know 5 a.m. prayer. We ain't playing. We let the word speak. I ain't got to respond to you. I'll just let the word speak. I'm going to give you line upon line, precept upon precept. Y'all be trying to fight folks and respond to them, child. Don't even do it. Let the word speak. And the Most High Yah's word spoke this morning. Oh my goodness. We got to get a renewing, not just a transformation. Along with that transformation of our mind has to become a renewing of our mind. Wow. I'm so serious. Girl, you would think I wrote this myself. Child, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Child, you don't have to fight in this battle. Set yourself. Come on in here, King Wilbert. Set yourself and see the salvation of the Most High Yah. You ain't got to fight in this battle. Stand still. Set yourself and see the salvation of the Most High Yah. I'm at awe. I am so at awe. Bless you, King Wilbert. Bless you. Bless you, King. Bless you. I'm just like, I'm at awe. We be trying to fight people. You don't have to fight nobody. You don't. All you have to do is walk in the word of the Most High Yah. And I know sometimes it's hard. That flesh rises up, you know, because I was fighting y'all. I ain't going to lie to you. I was like, what? Come up in here again. You know, I was fighting. But no, we don't. First of all, we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. That's why we're going into this whole series on unmasking a spirit of Jezebel starting on Sabbath. We don't wrestle against flesh and blood. We wrestle against powers of wickedness in high places, principalities. You ain't wrestling against no flesh and blood. It's a spirit. So that's why we're going to unmask the spirit of Jezebel. We're going to unmask this spirit so you guys are able to see. So we are able to see. And so I'm excited about going into another series. The Most High is always teaching us on 5 a.m. prayer. I don't know if you notice or not, but 5 a.m. prayer is a lifeline. It's like when you cross over and you don't know what to do, we are the how-to. We give the teachings and instructions of the Most High Yah. We have you to deal with yourself in everyday life. We have you to look in the mirror at yourself, not looking to the left or the right, because you might get a judgmental spirit and ain't nobody judging nobody. But we have you to look at yourself. This is a lifeline. This is the how do I live my life. Give me his teachings and his instructions and his principles for my life, my everyday living. This is the how-to. So now, you're about to learn how to recognize the spirit of Jezebel. And sometimes, if we're not careful, we can be operating in a spirit of Jezebel, and we need to check ourselves. So get ready. Starting Sabbath, we come in with unmasking a spirit of Jezebel. Be there noon on Sabbath. We're going to unmask the spirit of Jezebel. Get ready. We will continue the series, The Purpose and Power of Woman, on 5 a.m. prayer, as they say Monday through Friday. But I'm going to say from day 3 to day 6. And then on Sabbath, we're going to walk in unmasking the spirit of Jezebel. Y'all, he's teaching us a lot. He's teaching us a lot. Come on, Queen Adrian. I'm with you. Fix me. Fix me. So serious. Fix me. So, we got to get to a point where we want the Most High Yah to fix us. We're not just doing this to learn another Hebrew word. We're doing this so we can walk functionally. Because we've been dysfunctional. So, that's what we need to do. Walk in the fruits of the Spirit. So, I'm thanking the Most High Yah. I am thanking the Most High Yah. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that he keeps teaching us. So be careful. Be careful. And I get you, Queen Adrian. Don't give me a spirit of Jezebel. You're right. Because if we're not careful, some of those spirits can jump on us. Seriously. It can jump on you. Don't think it can't. Next thing you know, you in agreement with Jezebel. So, Dr. J is on vacation starting today. So today is my last day in the daycare. I shut it down as of today. So I want to make this announcement. We're going to be coming on at 9 a.m. Queen Adrian, it'll still be your time because we're in the same time zone. So 9 a.m. starting tomorrow. You get to sleep in. They said, no, Dr. J, you get to sleep in. You get to sleep in. So we're coming on at 9 a.m. Don't miss 5 a.m. prayer. We're going to be starting at 9 a.m. because Dr. J on vacation. So we can get up and come in here at 9. So Doreen, that's going to be 11 o'clock your time. So I'm praying this time works for everybody. Y'all all right with 9 o'clock? Or y'all saying, no, I still get up at 5, Dr. J. You can go back to bed. So y'all good with 9?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got it?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be starting at 9. So on the East Coast, that's going to be 11. But Queen Adrian, we both going to be at 9. Okay, Queen Doreen said, yes, that's good for me. All right. We are starting at 9, which is 11 o'clock your time. So we'll post it all day today to remind you. And when you get up tomorrow morning looking for 5 a.m. prayer, don't think we're not coming on. We're just changing the time. I'm on vacation for 3 weeks. Woo! We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a good old time. We're going to be able to sit and relax and walk through the teaching without me not jumping off and having to grab a kid. Yeah. Queen Adrian said, I'm loving that. No replays to catch up, just double portions. Yes, exactly, Queen Adrian. I love it too. 9 o'clock, we all up by 9. You know what I'm saying? We all up by 9. Even if we had a rough night, we up by 9. Because you know sometimes this sciatic nerve could be getting on my nerve. So I be having some rough nights, and some mornings I can't get up, y'all. So when y'all be like, read the post and pray, y'all better be praying for Dr. J, because that sciatic nerve is woo. And I think this cold weather is messing with me too. So y'all pray for me. Pray for me as I continue to pray for you. So yeah. All right. So may the Most High Yah bless you and keep you. May the Most High Yah make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Most High Yah lift up his countenance upon you and give you his peace. Shalom. Purpose, purpose, purpose. You understand me? Walk in the purpose of the Most High Yah. So get to the blog spot, get to Facebook, get to YouTube. It will encourage you. Have a supernatural 6th day. 5th day. I'm on the 6th day, child, because I think I'm on vacation. Today is day 5. I love you, love you, love you. Oh, I love you. You know I love you. Bye now. So good. So good. 9 o'clock tomorrow. 9. Love you.